Chapter 19. Sorry, there's a pop-up on my screen. Chapter 19, A Blessing of Sorts. Well, 5 nights later, at bedtime, Janny noticed the nice thing that Bat had done to thank her for coming up with the perfect name for Thor. It had taken him 2 days to forgive Janny for being so mean during spaghetti night, and another day to come up with an idea. He'd been waiting ever since for Janny to notice. So, when she called out from the top of her bedroom, "Mom, have you seen the top part of my unicorn pajamas?" Bat felt excited. "I did all the laundry that was in the basket," Mom answered. "You washed the bottoms but not the top," Janny said. "Then you must have not put it in the laundry basket." "Why would I put the bottoms in but not the top?" Janny asked. "Why would I wash just the bottoms if the top was in the basket too?" Mom asked back. Then it was time for Bat to reveal the nice thing. "I know where your unicorn pajama top is." "You do?" said Mom and Janny together. "Yes," Bat said. "I took it out of the dirty laundry basket." "Why would you do that?" Mom asked. "Because if I waited until you washed it, then Thor wouldn't recognize Janny's scent." Janny had been the one to name Thor. Even though Bat didn't like the idea of sharing Thor with anyone, Janny had earned the right for Thor to know who she was. "Did you give that to my rodent? Or did you give my pajama top to that rodent?" Janny's voice climbed higher and higher. "Actually," Bat said, "skunks aren't rodents. They're Mephididae. People used to think that they belonged in the same family as weasels, ferrets, and badgers, but this scientist named Dr. Jerry Dragoo figured out that—" "It doesn't matter, Bat," Janny said, interrupting him. "Go get my pajama top right now." "But it does matter," said Bat. Janny was not interested in hearing the difference between Mephididae and Mustadale. She refused to listen to anything until Bat had gone to get Thor's enclosure and retrieve the unicorn top from the pile where Thor slept. Thor, he was there. And when he tried to hand it to her, she wouldn't even take it. "It smells like animal," she said. "It smelled like animal before too," Bat said, "because I took it from the dirty laundry basket. It smelled like you." Here's a picture. She didn't scream exactly. Bat didn't know what to call the sound that she made just before she spun around, stomped back to her room, and slammed the door. Bat felt tears gathering, ready to spill. Mom came over and hugged him tight. She didn't say anything, but she rocked him back and forth in the way that he liked. And after a moment, Bat felt the sting of his eyes beginning to fade. "That was a nice gesture," Mom murmured under her breath. Bat liked the hot warmth of her breath. "Baby skunks are easier than sisters," Bat said. "That may be true," Mom answered, "but there are a lot of baby skunks in the world, and you only have one sister." Gently, she took Janny's pajama top from Bat's hand. He didn't realize that he was still clutching it. "Come on," she said. "I'll teach you how to do laundry." "Okay," said Bat, "but first I need to check one thing." He stuck his head into Thor's enclosure to make sure the kit was settled back in after having the nest disturbed. Thor was sleeping soundly, making a noise like a tiny little snore. Bat pulled one of his own t-shirts up over Thor's body, tucking him in. Then he lashed the enclosure and followed Mom to the laundry room. "Maybe if we use extra fabric softener," he said, "and make the pajama top softer than it's ever been, maybe Janny won't be so mad." "I think that's a very good idea," Mom said. "And you can even pour it in."